super good.
Yeah, I think once they sit down, they're good to see their heads.
You guys want to set on this one and wrap with this one, or set on this one and wrap with the big one?
I'd wrap with the warm one, girls.
I'll wrap you up.
You get like a crack right where I'm trying to see that.
Number of people I know.
Yeah, it's like
One.
I say one. It's not a one anyway.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I'm glad I did another switch of the with the Byrn. That's why I always throw these towels in the make sure nothing's wrapped up in them. Yeah, they're and Presley's hungry because she's ready for hers. And that other one's X.
I wonder what we're picking up here. Because I'm muted. Yours is not.
All right, good morning. So we are just awaiting umpires to show up. Looks like the other fields games have already started. So game time was game time. Stealth.
Missouri stealth gold. Mic check. Mic check. There we go. We must have a finicky connection.
So appreciate Debbie Gray for giving us some feedback. We had the live stream this morning, pre-game interviews going on the field. Sounds like we might have had a little bit of a mic problem with Jared's connection, but we're up and going now. So looks like for today, lineup looks to be, we got Sierra Hoekstra, number 8, playing third base, leading off. We've got Kennedy Giddens hitting in the 2-hole, playing left field. We've got Taylor Cruz, number 11, playing center field, hitting in the 3-hole. Katie Gray in the 4-hole, the DH, number 18. We've got Emma Durr, number 32, shortstop, hitting in the 5-hole. Amanda Knudsen, number 18, is playing second base, hitting 6. Annie Borberg, number 1, is playing right field, hitting 7th. Kylie Brockman, number 23, catching, hitting in the 8-hole. And Madison Walker will be hitting 9th. So that's the lineup for Select. We've got Sarah Probert on the rubber. We'll be getting this thing started for Select. So Sarah had a good showing yesterday. I think we figured up she had roughly 6 innings yesterday in pool and bracket play.
Yeah, she put in a lot of good work. The changeup started to come there at the end. She was hitting spots well with velocity. Did a good job. Well, hopefully their changeup is on today, and that seems to be, anyway, in tournaments past, one of her go-to strikeout pitches. And if it's on, she is a force to be reckoned with.
So the girls are entertaining themselves with a hacky sack, and if you can get the cameras, we'll get over there a little zoom in on what's going on. You can see they're acting like they're on the balance beam doing gymnastics. So Mila Seaton on the balance beam right now. Kylie Brockman getting in on the action here. And these girls are definitely graceful.
Yeah, Matt, it does appear that every field around us has started and is at least 5 minutes into their game. I'm not quite sure what the holdup is, but we have local time of 8:09 a.m. Clouds seem to be moving in a little bit. Still the wind blowing straight out to center, probably 10 to 15 miles an hour.
I just want to let you update everyone. They're calling the umpires. So.
Okay, looks like the call's been placed to get the umpires here. Might have had a late night, maybe. A little slow getting up this morning. Who knows?
Maybe the umpires are on strike and they want a little bit more money on that pay-to-play portion of the game.
Very well could be. So we got the Stealth doing a game over here on the first base side. They are balancing bats, and looks like they have to, don't know if they're spinning around It's like they are.
Yeah, get to the next bat and not let it drop to the ground is what it looks like. I'm going to go, my money's on white. And they both lost.
Looks like a tie for last place.
Tie, we know all about ties, don't we?
We know about ties. We've had our fair share of them. So back over here with Select. Looks like Mike's visiting with one of the tournament directors here. So we've got tournament guy coming here to go speak with the stealth coach.
Yeah, I'm assuming they probably showed up to the wrong complex and they're probably about 15 minutes away.
So a little extra warm-up time for the girls. They're going to go back out and take some more grounders and fly balls. Trying to adjust the camera angle here to give you as close-up view as we can of the girls warming up. So we've got the camera mounted on the fence on the back of the bleachers, so might be a little bit of movement from the wind up there, but should be pretty good for you.
Yeah, this was really the best angle as far as field of view to encompass the entire first to third base. It's one of the drawbacks of having a nice movable net. I mean, it's nice for the fans, but for hanging cameras, it's not so nice.
And Jared, the difference with this complex is the backstops are a little bit closer, so it makes it, when we tried to put it up against the netting, it made it pretty minimal angle to be able to see what was going on. We could barely get first and third in the camera angle, so missed quite a bit of the outfield. So we had to scoot back on the fence and get a little bigger angle. Unfortunately, there's a pole right in the way of first base. Should be able to see any plays made at first. You just won't see the bag itself. So if anybody's just joining, we are awaiting right now umpires. Both teams have warmed up. Game time was supposed to be 8 a.m. However, like I said, we are waiting for umpires to show up. Both teams coming back out on the field and doing some warm-ups just to take some grounders and fly balls.
I'm glad I grabbed the muffin. I thought they were not talking about breakfast because they didn't eat 2 bites and then they were done.
And that's our camera up there for the field, so if anybody's gonna step there, just try to not to lean up against it. Thank you. Thank you.
A couple of times I'm like, wow.
Yeah, if we get the sun to break out, that would definitely help warm things up a little bit. Just to update again, any new people joining the stream here, we are still waiting for umpires to show up. Game time was supposed to be 8 a.m. Thought we would actually maybe get a little early start based on first games of the day. However, looks like we're going to be at least 20, if not 30 minutes late getting this thing kicked off here. So girls have warmed up again for the second time. Back in the dugout. Do not see any umpires walking up into the park yet.
I expect this to be a good game. We haven't faced against this team in my history anyway with Select. I know that some of the younger Select girls that came up from Coach Veach's team from last year faced them quite a few times. Should be interesting to see the matchup. I guess there's some history.
Looks like, based on warm-ups, pitching's going to look to be mid to upper 50s. Pretty consistent with what we've seen for several of the pool games and first bracket game so far this weekend. So shouldn't be significantly different than what girls have been adjusting to this weekend. So it looks like we're getting ready to have some kind of meeting here. I'm not sure who. Looks like maybe this guy's.
This almost looks like the home plate umpire we had last night.
Might be getting his gear brought to him. Coin flip. So it looks like Mike lost the coin toss. So it looks like we will be hitting first. We might have to set up a practice for Mike on coin flip.
Do like a Rochambeau tournament with the girls and just do a coin flip tournament.
Yep.
I mean, statistically, you would think that half the time he would win, but how he seems to lose 80% of the time, it's a wonder to me. So right now it is 8:22 a.m. They are 90-minute games in bracket.
5-inning minimum.
5-inning minimum, we were told. Yep.
Oh, it doesn't look like time has started yet. according to the so not quite sure. Not sure if we're going to have. Thought I might have heard something about maybe a parent helping umpire in the outfield.
Matt, maybe you and I should volunteer as a team.
We could broadcast, announce while umpiring.
Yeah, and if maybe one of us could strap, we could get a little GoPro attachment for our hat.
Mm-hmm. A little game action on the field. Sure, people watching at home would enjoy that. Looks like the Stealth, and I wouldn't be surprised with that rubber mound or rubber mat out there that thing doesn't get a little slick this morning. Pretty high humidity. Clouds, overcast, cloudy. Kind of need that sun to come out and burn some of the dew off the ground.
Waiting on Terrell to call me to see if he's coming. If he's not coming, you're going on the field with Byrn.
So it looks like this was the tournament director or somebody affiliated with the tournament. He was getting things kicked off. They've got some.
I don't think he's coming.
I did overhear him tell some of the Missouri parents or coach that at 1:45 he saw that this field was empty when he looked. So I'm not quite sure the confusion because we had it, but anyway.
So we do have, looks like game time is officially started now. 8:25 a.m. game time. So we do have umpire here now. I'm assuming that potentially this guy might go in the field. I'm not sure. The other umpire obviously going to be behind the plate. Got his gear on. Yep, and it looks like he is going to be in the field. Christy Cruz assuming her position on first base side.
And we're live.
Here we go. Game number 2 of pool play. Missouri Stealth against Select Fastpitch. Hoekstra leading off. She takes strike 1.
Pitcher immediately going to the inside.
Seen a lot of away pitching so far this weekend, but that started off the game coming inside to Hoekstra. 0-1. That ball outside. Even the count at 1-1.
A little bit of a screw action from the Stealth pitcher.
Sierra gets that off the end of the bat. She's hustling. It's a slow roller, and she is safe. And you can tell it is got a little.
I see a smile.
fall.
I see a smile. I think we just have a tailbone ego issue. Hopefully.
So it is definitely slick out here as we talked this morning.
Yeah. You know, as everyone does know, or maybe not, a few weeks ago, Sierra was involved in a rollover motor vehicle accident on the way to a tournament.
Sierra's
actually,
up. She has recovered. Gets a good cheer from the dugout. The umpire stated that most people slide before the base. Sierra decided to try to do it afterwards. Kennedy Giddens now up to bat. Kennedy, a lefty slapper. That's going to land in a perfect spot.
And we are 2 for 2, Matt.
And now we've got the second player down. Kennedy has done the same thing. So it is definitely slick on this field. I'm not sure if any of the other fields are experiencing the same thing, but the girls definitely struggling with their footing here.
Well, 2-speed runners on base, first and second. Sierra at second, Kennedy at first.
Taylor Cruz, speed at the plate, up to bat now. Takes strike one. Taylor can bunt on. She can hit it over the fence on. Taylor definitely good to be in this spot right here. Looks like gets her with a little bit of a rise. And Hoekstra takes third base. Good heads-up play by Sierra to advance. Sierra taking advantage, seeing that the pitcher might not have been paying attention to what was going on. And that ball is...
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
That took some spin that I quite never seen before. That thing started off to the right of the pitcher and then took a hard cut and ended up on the left side of the pitcher from our vantage point.
Well, we did have a first base runner not fall going to first, so I guess Taylor won that battle in the for the select girls.
So Katie Gray takes low, ball one. So selects got runners at first and second, no outs. Katie Gray coming up. Katie hits another slow roll grounder, safe. So Select has not hit anything out of the outfield, out of the infield, but has advanced everybody.
And all
So
have been
far.
singles. I mean, those are all, I mean, unfortunately for the stealth pitcher, that still goes down. That's unfortunate for them, but a break for the select hitters. Sometimes it does go your way, and sometimes it doesn't.
Very true. We've been on both sides of that equation, so understand how that goes. Stealth regroup now. And we got Emma Durer up to bat. Bases loaded.
I'm sure Coach Mike told the hitters and the select girls they need to be patient. Everybody's been out front trying to slow down. Maybe Coach Mike got with them and got them to calm down a little bit.
First pitch is low and inside.
A little hesitation by the speedster there. Probably could have made it.
1-0. Yeah, I think she probably could have, but this short backstop, you got to play things a little different. That is hit high, foul, and out. Emma got underneath that one, popped it up down the third base side.
Let's go, Amanda. Let's win it right here. Come on.
Amanda Knutson up, 1 out, bases loaded. That pitch came inside. 0-1. That ball fouled off.
Stay with it and win it.
0-2.
Stay with it and win it.
Select hitter's still way out front of the slow speed of the stealth pitcher.
Out in front of that one as well. Still 0-2.
Even the fastballs will be being
Here
pulled.
we go, man. To keep fighting, win it.
Outfield appears to be playing very deep.
Good eye by Amanda watching that ball high. 1-2.
Still only one out.
And that's pushed out to right field. Going to fall in for a single. That's going to score 2. Katie's going to advance. So runners advance on the throw in. So we got runners at second and third. 2 runners scored.
Good job by select runners there to not slip on the slippery turf, obviously, that we've seen prior as they're running the bases. So good job on them.
Got Annie Borberg up now. Takes the ball high. 1-0. Still only 1 out for select. Runners at second and third.
And he's batting in the 7 hole today, so this is the 7th batter.
And he sees first strike, 2-1. Just misses that ball to even the count at 2-2.
Seems to be going upstairs a little bit with a off-speed rise ball.
And he fouls that one off her ankle. That one, I'm sure, hurt a little bit. And he fouls that one off. Keep the count at 2-2.
Hopefully the hitters can hit long enough for the sun come out and dry the infield off for our defensive players.
Good eye watches that ball high. Bring the count full. Got a foul ball coming into play from the field across the way. Payoff pitch. Low. Good patience by Annie. So still 1 out. Now we got Brockman up. Kylie lays off that one. Little between the belt and letters, but
appeared to be a little high. Good take by Kylie.
Strike nonetheless.
Yeah, not what she was wanting.
Good eye there. 1-1.
Saw our first curveball there, the missed outside.
Kylie drives that to left field, right at her, unfortunately. Good hit by Kylie Brockman. That thing was on a string. Unfortunately, it was right at the left fielder. That brings up Madison Walker.
Leadoff is on deck.
That ball looks like must have been a screw. Looks like it clipped the inside corner of the plate. 0-1. Looks like they said she went around. 0-2 for Madison. And looks like they finish it off with a strikeout, but Select able to put 3 on the board in the top half of the first inning. Select 3, Stealth Gold coming up.
Yeah, it was almost a 15-minute half inning. Good start for Select Girls. I would imagine there would be a lot of small ball in play with the Select team, with them noticing the slippiness of the turf. So let's hope our defenders are ready to attack the ball.
So on the infield, we've got Sierra Hoekstra at third, Emma Durr at short, Amanda Knudsen at second base, Madison Walker at first, Sarah Proberts pitching, Kylie Brockman behind the plate. In the outfield, we've got Kennedy Giddens in left, Taylor Cruz in center, and Annie Borberg in right. All right, bottom of the first.
Looks like we have at least 2 lefties start off for Stealth.
Okay, Sarah digs in, first pitch, fouled off. Third base line, 0-1. See if Sarah brings that pitch on the outside corner, right where Kylie was set up. 0-2.
This Stealth player appears to be playing in tennis shoes. Just noticed that.
And Sarah gets her with a nice changeup. So bringing that changeup at 45 and clocked her fastball at 62, 63 yesterday. So almost a 20-mile-per-hour change there in speed. Definitely a big adjustment for any hitter. So 1 out. Tries to get her to chase a ball up in the zone. 1-0. Comes back inside with a fastball. Gets the batter to swing. Even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, the speed hitting it inside part of the plate like that's hard for a hitter, especially a lefty.
Just a little bit low there. 2-1. Sarah misses outside. 3-1. Sarah digs in. And comes right back on the inside corner with a strike to make the count full. Had a foul ball rattled the bleachers behind us. Sarah just misses the outside corner. Good pitch.
Here we have a pitcher-pitcher matchup.
That's a fly ball to right field over Annie's head. Pitch coming in. That ball coming in. Kennedy's going to try. And the Stealth score a home run with a fly ball over the head of the right fielder. Throws a little offline there, and Select gave chase, but so first pitch clips the jersey of the batter. She takes first base. Sarah misses up just a little bit there. 1-0. That ball is bunted foul. Even the count at 1-1. That ball misses outside. Two balls, one strike to the batter. Gets the out. And unfortunately Madison slipped trying to make that throw to third.
Definitely was a bang play. Sierra at third did a good job of right away transferring and throwing out that speedy runner. Good job on her part.
So 2 outs now. That ball driven to right field as well, and he's tracking it and has it to make the third out of the inning.
Sure, Coach Mike is talking to the team about defensive adjustments, and then also hopefully to the hitters about adjusting to the pitching speed. The Stealth team did put up a lot of runs in their pool play games and their first bracket game. So we knew, and the team obviously knew, the offensive threat was going to be there. So it looks like it is going to be a back and forth game. Leading off the top of the second inning for Select will be our actual leadoff, Sierra Hoekstra, number 8, playing third base today. And then in the 2-hole, Kennedy Giddens, which is playing left field. And in the 3-hole, Taylor Cruz, number 11, playing center field. So second time through, we'll see if adjustments have been made by the Select hitters. Sierra still out front a little bit. Pops it out to second base. Next up is Kennedy Giddens, number 3. Kennedy almost taking it in the temple there. Did a good job of getting out of the way.
Kennedy bounced that one back to the pitcher. And that's the second out of the inning. Taylor Cruz coming off her first career grand slam last night. Hitting it out of these fences are what we believe to be at least 230. Takes first pitch high, 1-0.
Depending on the pitch, this pitcher's in the 50 to 55 range.
Looks like got the outside corner there, 1-1. That ball misses inside, 21. That ball's up, 31.
Missed with that curve. That's the second time we've seen that.
Taylor gets a hold of that one. That is foul. Down the third base line. Taylor just out in front of that one a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of adjustment. Did a little bit better job, but still out front.
Makes the count full for Taylor Cruz. That ball misses low and inside. So Taylor gets the 2-out walk. Brings up Katie Gray.
Katie, a notorious first pitch swinger if it's there.
That ball misses inside. Taylor advances on the bobbled ball.
Taylor almost sliding past the bag on the, that's like a slip and slide out there. Good heads up read up by her part, on her part.
Good job by Katie Gray too to stay in the box and have to make the catcher move out of the way.
Yeah, that's something that doesn't get enough attention. Batter awareness. Even when you're not actually in there to hit, if you just stay in there and cause a disruption for the catcher to make a throw, especially a left-hander when they're trying to do a back pick to first base.
So count is now 1-2.
I think Coach Chrissy's probably talking to Katie there, telling her not to slow the swing down, just to wait longer and then explode through it. She appears to be just slowing her swing down ever so slightly.
He digs in, fouls that pitch off. Still 1-2.
Katie was robbed last night on one of her hits. She hit an absolute laser to near the center field, almost taking the center fielder's glove off. It was a really good hit on her part, but unfortunately it was caught.
Hello, sunshine. That ball misses high. Taylor will advance to third base now.
Katie's looking now to do something through the infield, one of the holes in the infield, score the base runner.
Katie calls time. steps out.
Kitty wearing a very nice red bow today.
With white polka dots. And she gets underneath that one, unfortunately. Out to the center fielder for the third out. So Select still ahead after 1.5 innings, 3-2. Bottom of the second coming up.
We've got just about an hour left of the game, so 30 minutes down.
So getting ready for the throw down here. Umpire discussing something with the girls out there. Looks like we have 20 plus followers at home. Hope you're enjoying your cup of coffee with softball in the morning.
Maybe a hot donut.
My favorite's a Long John. Not sure what your favorite donut is, Jared.
Let's see, they are called cronuts.
Oh.
Have you ever had a cronut?
No, I have not.
So I first had one in Huntington Beach at PGF. It's a mix of a donut with a croissant.
Nice. So Sarah's got the count even at 1-1 against the number 11 stealth batter. Comes back and gets her to chase that low and outside pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back to the cronut, Matt. It's like an explosion of your mouth. It's almost like a little mini circus going around.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I would really like to sample one of those someday. Batter able to foul that ball off. Count still 1-2. I like the little hot dog links wrapped in a croissant for breakfast. Little pig in a blanket. Pretty good breakfast treat. Sarah, wicked change up to get out number 1.
That pitch almost makes me shiver my seat a little bit every time I see it.
Make you shake a little bit.
You can't see it, but I'm shivering.
That ball's hit to right field. Annie's under it, tracks it, and records the second out of the inning. Annie getting a lot of action over there in right field.
Yeah, the select hitters seem to be attacking a lot of that first pitch. I'm sure it's something the select staff, coaching staff have taken notice of, and hopefully the adjustment has been made.
First pitch fouled into the dirt.
Case in point.
0-1. That's a line drive to center field. Taylor just misplayed that. It's a line drive. Probably didn't get 6 feet off the ground, maybe 8. And Taylor came in attacking, and looks like maybe she just overran it a little bit, but still kept it to a single. And we get the ball in quickly.
commentary from the virtual audience.
That ball fouled down the third baseline.
So the like we said before, this backstop is the pliable netting material you would find in a batting cage, but then the dugouts start the chain link, and from the dugouts down, the rest of the fence is chain link. So the fielders are having to take that into account.
Comes back with the change. Looks like maybe she just missed a little low. One and one count to the batter. 2 outs.
And there was, I don't know if you got a good look at that, but that was a good look at Sarah's curveball. Moving away from the left-handed batter. Starting in the middle of the plate and ending almost outside of the plate.
Get a good bird's eye view of it here from our position. That ball is hit to Knudsen at second, over to first for the third out of the inning.
Good job by Amanda. Sorry to interrupt you there, Matt.
No, both teams come up scoreless in the second inning. So score is still 3-2 Select.
Sarah being very efficient on that inning, 12 pitches. Just that, we'll have to see what the ruling was. I was obscured, but looked like a hit to that line drive up the middle, but we'll ask the coaching staff on that. 12 pitches, not bad.
Gordon should know where he's going. Well, go to 7.
With the spin we've seen off at least the Select hitters, Amanda played that ball very well. She knew it was going to hop, and there was obviously going to be some spin on it. She did a good job of keeping the ball in front of her and giving herself time to still make the play.
Karen, I have to say, good thick cut piece of bacon goes pretty well in the morning for breakfast too.
Yeah, we're still on the breakfast foods. You're going to make me hungry, man.
Hey, you got me thinking, and you know, a piece of bacon, I don't know what it is. I even like them in my Bloody Mary.
Bloody Marys. Let's go to there. You know who makes a real good Bloody Mary? And it's only certain times of the year. It's during the horse races, like a Kentucky Derby. They make a great one. It's the coaches down there by Blue Valley.
Really?
You're basically getting a meal.
Wow.
It comes with a slider, sausage, bacon.
Emma Durr takes first pitch low for ball 1. Emma popped out to foul territory down the third baseline, her last at bat. Looking to get something to hit here. Fouls that off her foot, 1-1.
Did it hit her though? That's the question, because she does have that streak going.
Yeah, Emma's is hit in total 4 in the batter's box, 1 on down third baseline, or 5 times yesterday. Emma fouls that one off the right side. Brings the count to 1-2. Emma looking to get a lead off on base here. It's like she came upstairs on that pitch. Emma fought it off. Keeps the count at 1-2.
It's just going to take one person here to open this thing up and make an adjustment and sit on a first pitch off speed.
And it chases the high fastball to record the first out of the inning. Amanda Knudsen up to bat.
2023 out of Lansing, Kansas.
First pitch strike for Stealth, 0-1. Lays off that high pitch. Even a count at 1-1. That ball's fouled back. Out of play. 1-2.
Here we go, Amanda. Stay
Well,
in
the
it.
select came in
Come on
with a
up.
strategy of slow balling the select hitters, and so far it's, for the most part, has worked.
Amanda pushes that one down the third base line. Count still 1-2. Like that one got away from her a little bit to even the count at 2-2.
Here we go, Amanda. Win it.
Amanda drives that one deep to the left field, and that's gone.
Wow!
Amanda Knutson with a nice drive to over the left field fence. Team is definitely excited about that one, and that was a nice hit by Amanda. She turned on that pitch and drove it. That thing was almost close to a line drive as well.
I'm putting that down as I'm going to say a line drive home run left field.
Over 230 plus.
Yeah, Amanda did a great job of sitting on the off speed, staying within herself, and just making a nice fluid swing.
Borberg now up to bat. And he drives that one down at Morgan Byrn. Oh and 2 to Annie. And he lays off that high fastball. 1-2. And he gets a hold of that one. That's over the center fielder's head. That's up against the fence. Looks like the select hitters now, second time through, are getting their swing slowed down. Waiting, I guess, not slowing their swing down, waiting on that pitch to travel, and then getting a good. That was a great hit by Annie over the center fielder's head.
Yeah, select hitters are now making the adjustment just to wait on the pitch, stay within themselves.
Kylie Brockman fouls that one out of play. Third base side.
Kylie making the adjustment, just still a little early there.
That ball got away from the pitcher again. Annie moves up, heads up play by Annie to get to third base.
And I don't know if you noticed there, Kylie got back in the box, stayed in the way, just so she wasn't going to be hit out of the box if the catcher did attempt to throw down. That way she wouldn't be called out.
And another smack, and that one is gone. 2-run shot for Kylie Brockman.
Well, Nick Gray out there in left field is getting his steps in today, Matt.
So you can see
there's a guy in a beige coat you can barely see, in jeans, sitting in a red chair out there. You may have to get some readers on, but he's out there.
that pitch is low. Ball 1.
The stealth pitcher now obviously showing some signs of disappointment maybe.
And that ball smacked up the middle. Madison Walker, that gets by. Madison's going 2. She is going to go 3 and slide in with a triple. Good job by Madison Walker.
Well, Matt, we said it was going to take just one girl sitting on a pitch and to open this things up, and it appears it is happening, so that's good for Select. Back to leadoff for Select.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike number 1.
Yeah, it appeared to be almost the halfway down her calf there, but I thought it was low.
And Annie drives that one to trouble.
Sierra,
Right
yep.
field side, and Madison's going to score, so RBI single for Sierra Hoekstra. That brings Kennedy Giddens up to bat.
We'll see if what Mike does here. Hopefully we still have some offensive variety.
So 1 out, runner on first. Kennedy lays off that outside pitch. Kennedy drives that one to the second baseman, who gets the force out. So 2 outs for Taylor Cruz.
Still a couple options for Mike here. He's got speed up and speed on.
Taylor takes strike 1.
Not sure if there was a miss sign or not, but Taylor obviously had the take sign.
That ball.
I saw the chalk. I'm right in line with the chalk line, but
So that makes the count 1 and 2.
some tough work here for Taylor to battle. Got her with the off speed.
So 3 outs, but Select has a great inning. 4 runs, 2 of them over the fence. Actually, 3 of them over the fence. 3 runs off a home run. Had a 2-run home run, a 1-run home run, and then Sierra Hoekstra had the flare single out to right field that scored Madison Walker, who had a triple off a grounder past the shortstop that went all the way to the fence.
It puts the Select girls with 10 hits for so far on the day, and 2 for the Stealth. We're just about a little over halfway into the game time-wise. There's about 42 minutes left. And they have, Stealth will have their 2-hole to lead off, number 15.
All right, Sarah digs in for the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good first curveball there. It hit that outside. Curveball seems to be working. Changeup seems to be working.
That ball's fouled off into the other field. That ball
You all right, Blue?
misses a little bit inside and comes back hard off the backstop.
Missed some vital equipment there, just barely.
Ball's fouled off.
Barely. That batter just nicked that with probably just the plastic insert end cap.
1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter. That ball is hit.
Unfortunate for Select on the play there. Appeared Madison had the opportunity to tag, decided to try to just step on the base, and the runner beat her out.
First pitch low.
This is the pitcher for Stealth that
Had the home run, inside the park home run over right field. Runner advances. Sarah switching balls. 2 balls, no strikes to the batter. Right back up the middle to Taylor Cruz. Looks like he gets under the glove. That is back-to-back inside the park home runs for number 22. So 2 more runs for Stealth makes the score 7-4.
Well, what's going to be important for the Select girls now is to not let the couple errors we've already had this inning bloom into 5 or 6. So we'll see how they react.
Here we go, girl. Here we go.
1-0. Nice pitch by Sarah. Come back and even the count at 1-1. Comes back inside, gets the batter to miss that inside fastball. So 1-2.
Still no outs this inning.
That's caught by Madison Walker at first base for the first out of the inning. That ball is hit foul down the third base line. Just by maybe a couple of feet.
Yeah, just outside of the range of the speedy Kennedy Giddens playing left.
That ball hit to shortstop Imadur, who makes the throw out at first.
Good job at keeping calm under the bouncing turf with a speedy runner. She knew it was going to be a quick play and stayed calm through that and made the out.
So that's the second out of the inning.
Last time this batter flew out to Annie Borberg in right.
Good job of clipping the outside corner there. Get the first strike, 0-1. A little bit low there. Even the count at 1-1. Nice change up there by Sarah.
Yeah, that's hard for a hitter to lay off that, and then you know it's going to be strike. You're like, well, had my chance.
1-2. Stays at 1-2 after fouling that pitch off. That ball is hit hard out to the right field again, out to the fence. Ball's coming in. Good throw in by Annie. So 2 outs, runner on second. 7-4 is the score. Select Fastpitch on top. Sarah gets her to swing at that first pitch change up.
Pitching staff doing a good job of taking advantage of the aggressive first pitch swingers.
Comes back, Annie's attacking. That scores the runner from second. The score 7-5 select. First pitch strike for Sarah. 0-1. Ball's hit into right center.
Sarah calling the infield in. Select trying to get one more out to get out of the inning.
Good pitch there by Sarah up in the zone. Batter barely caught a piece of that for 0-1. That was a wicked pitch. From my vantage point, Jared, that thing dove. 0-2.
Yeah, a lot of vertical displacement, we'll call it.
Good call. Good call. Misses just a little high with that changeup. 1-2 count. Ball is fouled back and out of play.
This is the 9 hole for Select with lead off on deck.
Good block by Kylie. Evens the count at 2-2. Just misses a little low with that fastball. Brings the count full.
Big pitch for Sarah coming up here.
That ball's hit foul down the first base line. Batter fouls that pitch off. Count still full. This misses a little bit high with that changeup. First base was open, so Coach Mike calling time. Going to gather the field together here.
Yeah, we're in the bottom of third with the Stealth being the home team. No matter what, we'll have last at bat. We still have about 29 minutes left of this game since we did start late. This would be the normal, the 9:30 area of time would be the normal game end, but since we started late, we still have about a half hour. Plenty of game time for both teams.
All right, leadoff batter up for Stealth. Two outs. Starts off missing outside, 1-0. That ball hit down the first base line, foul to Madison Walker. Evens the count at 1-1. Gets the changeup for a strike, 1-2.
This lefty appears to be a traditional swinger, not the slapper style of a left-handed hitter you usually see lead off.
Fouls that pitch off. Keeps the count at 1-2. Almost caught that pitch by Kylie.
Yep.
Still 1-2. Gets her to chase the change up and records the third out of the inning. So good recovery there with bases loaded. Definitely a pressure situation for Sarah.
Yeah, and I'm sure in the back of her mind, she saw that come off with a lot of spin, and she's had a couple times where it's been rushed and she's made an errant throw, but she did a good job of staying calm under the pressure there. Bases loaded, 2 outs. It's a good play for her.
Makes a good throw to first base to get the third out of the inning.
Stealth got 3 runs that half inning. Be curious to see if Coach Mike changes pitchers now, since they've been 3 innings. Looks like we have the same stealth pitcher. And it does look like we may have some lineup substitutions or changes in play. We'll have to see here for the select hitters.
Katie Gray will lead things off, number 96. Takes first pitch high. Takes the second pitch high. 2-0. That pitch clips the outside corner to make the count 2-1. Pitch misses outside, 3-1. Good cut by Katie, just missed that one. Makes the count full. Katie fouls that pitch off. Keeps the count full, 3-2. Fouls that pitch off, keeping the count 3-2. Katie drives that thing down the left field
fair ball.
line. That's a fair ball all the way to the fence. Katie's going to hold it too with a stand-up double.
That's a good job by the Lansing native to lead the inning off for select.
Number 9, Mila Seaton, substitution for number 32, Emma Durr.
With a leadoff person in scoring position, you would think Coach Mike would wanting to be putting a run on the board here. 2 capable batters coming up. First is the baser, Linwood, 2023 player, number 9, Mila Seaton, like Matt said, and then Amanda Knutson from Lansing on deck.
That ball misses inside. Katie's going to move up 60 feet. Starts her slide at the 30-foot mark.
Whoopee!
On this slip and slide turf we're playing on today. That ball misses inside. I'm sorry. Mila swings at that pitch inside. Evens the count at 1-1. Just misses that pitch on the inside of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Mila getting a steady dose of off speed right now. With as much as the select girls have been teeing up.
Ball fouled off down the third base line. Ball fouled off down the third base line. Coach Mike's first fielding foul ball of the weekend. Second fielding foul ball by Mike.
Yeah, the stealth pitching staff's not wanting to give anything to the outside, so Mila can push anything right to score that run. They're probably going to keep her inside, I'd imagine, the entire time. Ooh. Wow.
They moved outside, and that ball looked pretty far outside from our vantage point.
Yeah, I mean, we're right behind it, so.
Tough calls for Mila there. So Amanda Knutson up, runner on third, 1 out.
Coach Mike telling Amanda to be dynamite. Like dynamite.
Hey, stay in it.
Like a little off speed there. 0-2. Ball misses upstairs, 1-2. Just missed that fastball.
Well, Coach Mike has had 2 opportunities to get that runner home, and we'll see if he can get it done here with Annie. A little bit more limited now on his play call.
Annie gets a hold of that deep and over her head.
Oh, the fielder appears to be pinned
Nice.
against the fence there for a little bit. Great job by Annie.
Annie gotta smoke that ball deep, bounced off 1 short hop to the fence.
Definitely would have been out on a 200-foot fence, but these 230-foot fences are a little bit obviously further back. Great hit. RBI double.
Good block by the stealth catcher there. Annie was looking to try to take advantage of that pass ball and advance 60 feet.
Yeah,
Third
again,
base.
Kylie showing how the batter needs to stay in the box.
Ball misses high. 2-0. Third pitch misses low, 3-0.
Kind of in a good spot with the runner and scoring. Great hack.
Just missed that pitch to bring the count to 3-1. Like for that sun to stay out.
Feels good. Feel like Superman getting my energy.
Just clip the outside corner to make the count full. Kylie a little ahead of that one. Pulls it down the third base line. Foul. And Kylie gets a hold of that one. Gone. Kylie Brockman set on that pitch and drove it over the left field fence. That's
Kylie.
the third home run this game.
Yep.
2-run shot for Kylie.
Yeah, I definitely saw the mistake on a full count. Pitcher had to be kind of safe not to put the runner on. Kylie took advantage and sent it over the fence. Great job for the 2023 Piper High School power lifter.
That puts 10 on the board for Select, bringing the count to 10-5. 2 outs for Madison Walker.
Home up trying to get his attention of his field ump because they're trying to get the umpire situation under control.
Madison drives that one right back at the pitcher. She didn't. That definitely came back faster than it left her hand.
That was an angry swing by Madison.
I think Madison was a little frustrated with the.
Maybe that pitcher owes her money or something. I'm not quite sure.
Could be.
Well struck ball. That's why they wear masks. Luckily nobody was hurt.
Off-speed pitch. Clips the inside corner to Sierra Hoekstra. Madison thought that pitch might get by the catcher. She was looking to advance.
Coming right into your living room there.
That ball is due trouble, and she scores. She is safe at first. Good job of Sierra by gradually slowing down after passing first base and not ending up on her back again.
Yes, adjustments have been made.
So everybody moves up a base.
Select doing a good job right now of 2 outs. Still making some production.
And unfortunately that ball was right at the shortstop for the third out of the inning, but Select gets 3 that inning.
Yep, 3. So far Select has done a good job of winning every inning. We scored 3 in the first, they scored 2. Neither team scored anything in the second inning. Fourth inning, Select scored 4, and the Stealth scored 3. And now we're going to the bottom of the fourth with Select just scoring 3 in that. So hopefully we can limit them to less than 3, hopefully 0. And it looks like we have a pitching change, Matt.
So we got Kaylee Richardson coming in to pitch for Select. Righty out of Free State High School, Lawrence, Kansas. I believe we will have the number 2 hole hitter up for Stealth.
Sarah leaves the game with facing 19 batters through 3 innings, a couple strikeouts. did a good job overall. A few errors on the part of her fielders, unfortunately, but Select's still able to offensively outscore the Missouri Stealth Gold 05 Ultimate Premier Elite team.
So, time-wise, what are we looking at, Jared?
I've got about 11 minutes and 14, 13, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Good countdown there.
Thank you. So
5-run lead for Select, starting the bottom of the fourth. Kaylee comes in with a curveball on the outside corner for 0-1.
So defensively, we also have Mila Seaton at shortstop. That is the only other change.
Hoekstra with the little flare catch there for the first out of the inning.
Unfortunately, I think we're probably 5 outs away. I would like to say we were, before this inning, 3 outs away, but with 12 or so minutes left, it's going to be hard. Well, we don't want them to hit for 12 minutes, let's be honest. So we'll call it 5 outs.
Probably mean quite a few runs if that was the case. Nice pitch on the inside corner there. Start things off 0-1.
Kylie starting very well. A lot of control, hitting spots.
Looks like a little off-speed pitch there. Batter fouls that off. 0-2.
This has been the hot hitter for Stealth, their pitcher.
2 inside the park home runs by the Stealth pitcher, number 22.
Well, with a little help by some defensive errors, but yeah, she did score on both.
That ball to the fence. Looks like they're going to hold her to a double this time.
I almost consider that a win for Select, considering. That girl is in an obvious zone.
3 at bats, 3 hits. Ball misses inside. 1-0. Grounder to the shortstop. Mila looks the runner back at second and gets the out at first for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, great job by Mila to hold that runner. Made her hesitate and did not let her advance at third, which could score on then a sacrifice fly. And there was a tough hop off the turf.
That ball it's not going to go foul.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if they would have let it go, if it would have rolled enough to go foul. So probably a smart play to try to get the out.
Yeah, that as it looked like it was spinning coming off the bat originally, but once it kind of started rolling, it looked like it was going to stay fair for quite a while.
Yeah.
Ball catches the outside corner.
Yeah.
0-1.
Kaylee's curveball is doing well today. A lot of horizontal displacement.
It's a whole lot easier sitting here when we're not under pressure to make the play.
Just misses inside. 1-1. a little. 2-1. That ball's out, and he's tracking it. Makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So we're going to go to the 5th inning here. Still 10-5 select.
All right, we're back. Top of the 5th inning. To lead off for Select is the 2023 Baser Linwood multi-sport athlete. Just got done with her volleyball season with fellow teammate Mila Seaton at Baser. Playing center field today. Watches the upstairs ball high. Pitcher again trying to go inside. Missing. Consider now in a good spot, looking for a mistake. All right, hitters count at 3-1. Two straight outside balls on the corner.
Taylor, out of necessity, fouls that outside pitch off to protect. Didn't want to let
that
Pirates
zone
make the decision here for.
Yeah, that zone appears to be expanding just a little bit, but hitters have to adjust.
That ball fouled up and out of play. Count still full. Taylor takes that one in the rib cage.
Sounded a little meaty. Maybe knocked the wind out of her. I'm not quite sure. She's too tough to show any emotion, I guess, but way to take it. Do her job, get on base any way you need to. Grandparents probably don't need to worry at home. You can calm down and stop yelling at the pitcher.
Katie Gray steps in. Just misses that first pitch strike. 0-1. Ball high. Taylor Cruz safe with stolen base.
And it was a perfect pitch for the catcher to throw her out. It was elevated. She's able to stand up and attempt that pickoff on the throwdown. Speedy Taylor got there. Good job on her part.
One ball, one strike.
Katie hailing from Lansing, Kansas, where I do know at least her mother is watching, I think on a TV.
Shout out to Debbie.
Hello, Debbie.
And that ball comes right back. Taylor's going to get in a rundown. And the third baseman makes a diving play to catch Taylor on the ankle.
Yeah, probably a little too aggressive on Taylor's part. A little bit far from the base.
Mila Seaton now up to bat, one out, runner on first. Mila takes high, first pitch, ball, 1-0.
Last time Mila got a steady dose inside and then a called third on the out.
Ball fouled back, even the count at 1-1.
Somebody just lost a GoPro off the fence. That's unfortunate.
Strike, just clipped the outside corner there, it looks like. Just misses that pitch for the second out of the inning.
Here we go, Amanda.
Brings up Amanda Knutson.
Let's go now.
Amanda with a shot over the left field fence earlier in the game. That pitch misses outside and high for 1 ball, no strikes. She turns on that pitch and pushes that out foul down the third base line.
Amanda went and getting to another souvenir to her dad.
That ball bounced right back up and over the second base first pitcher's head. Good hard hit by Amanda. Annie Borberg, who is, I believe, 2 for 2, if not more, today.
Yes, she is.
That ball misses up high. Gets her with the off-speed pitch there. 1-1. Just a little bit ahead of that pitch.
Yeah, good off-speed pitch.
Comes back with the same pitch again. And he's able to fight that off. 1-2.
That's correct.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That ball misses high. Evens the count at 2-2. We just about got hit with a foul ball from the other field. And Annie drives that one back at the shortstop. That comes off the shortstop's glove. Annie is now 3 for 3 on the game. That
Yeah.
shortstop had to move quite a ways. Would have had to have been a pretty incredible play to
Yeah,
get
good
that
hard
out.
hit. Annie's seeing it like a beach ball right now.
Kylie Brockman up.
Yeah, looking for a hat trick of home runs.
So we got the bases loaded for Kylie. 2 outs. 0-1's the count. Stays off that high fastball. Even the count at 1-1.
Select up is up 10-5. So this would put some insurance runs on.
And that ball is a hot shot down the third base line. That's going to roll all the way to the corner. That's going to score at least 3. Kylie's going to end up with a stand-up triple, although she slid. She could have stood up. So Kylie empties the bases except for herself to drive in 3 more runs. That puts the score at 13-5 Select.
Well, I guess we talk about it and it happens. So way to go, Kylie.
So Madison's going to went right back to the pitcher. She's going to look to do the same thing here. And she hits it hard to the third baseman, who makes the throw to first for the 3rd out of the inning. But the damage has been done. 3 runs.
On 3 hits.
On 3 hits. Middle of the 5th. This will be the last inning of the game. Time, if it has not expired, will extremely shortly.
Yeah, it looks like we have had the timer expire. So Select is 3 outs away.
We are having a substitution, 13 for 23. We've got Weber for Brockman catching.
Bailey again is Bailey Weber from the 15 Select team, helping out this weekend in our catching position. She's a speedy left-handed slapper when she's up the bat, and a right-handed catcher when she's behind the plate.
Ooh, I need battery. I'm about to die. Okay. Crisis narrowly averted there. Battery getting extremely low on the cell phone here.
Mic check, mic check. All right, seeming to be good.
Kaylee with a nice start. 0-1.
This is the 7-hole hitter for the Stealth Gold Premier Ultimate Elite team.
Elevated pitch there. Misses high. 1-1.
But did not miss my coffee cup, so luckily it was empty, except some drops.
That ball is hit into center field. Taylor Cruz tracking underneath it. Makes the catch for the 1st out of the inning.
Select now 2 outs away.
Kaylee comes back with gets the batter to swing, a first pitch strike. Oh and 1. Gets her to swing at the second pitch, 0-2. Pitch misses just a little bit inside. Good pitch location for Kaylee. Up 0-2. Makes the count 1-2. And gets the foul tip catch by Bailey Weber for out number 2. 1 out away now. Two outs. Kaylee comes, misses just a little bit inside there. 1-0.
Matt, the next bracket game is immediately following this.
And that does it. Amanda Knutson fields that ball to her left, shovels it to first base for the 3rd out and the ball game.
That is ball game. So we will cut this stream and then start pretty quick here. I'm sure they're going to want to, since we are behind on this field, get started pretty quick, but we will come back to you live when